Okay guys, I just kind of bored today. I've been meaning to do this for a while and just haven't had time. I decided to try out a while back. I made a Froup Stove. I got it off of Hiram Cooks videos, and looked pretty simple, easy, because that's about all I can do. Simple and easy. And I decided to try it out and give it a shot. And I've been meaning, I did this a while back, and I just now getting enough time to kind of come out here and play with it. And I put I'll give you a good close up here and see what it looks like. But I put a little bit of alcohol in it just to get it started, so that alcohol should burn off pretty quick. What's in it? Some probably thumb size wood that I broke up and put in there, that I just got from locally around here, and just kind of broke them all up. They're probably a thumb shape or thumb circumference around, and probably maybe an inch, no more. They're probably the biggest ones, probably 2 inches long. I think you're still seeing a little bit of the alcohol. I just kind of poured it onto the wood to soak in, and to get it started, because I didn't want to mess with just trying to light the wood. But I don't really plan on carrying this stove with me anywhere. I just thought it was a really cool idea, and if you wanted to, you could carry it around. But I'll put a link on there to Hiram's page, because obviously I built it right off of Hiram's specifications. There wasn't any thought of it on my own. So, but I just got a timer going here. Let me see if I can get the timer. And it's kind of windy. I probably need a windscreen stuff. I really didn't think this out too well. I just wanted to come out here and play with it. But you can see right now it's at 2 minutes 24 seconds from the time I lit it. I really should have probably brought a windscreen out, but oh well. Like I said, I'm just kind of playing with this. I don't plan on taking it with me backpacking anytime soon. Alcohol stoves are just so much easier, and they're clean, and for what I'm trying to do, they get the job done. So, but just trying to see how long it's gonna take to boil this water. The water, I've got about 600 milliliters poured into this. It's this titanium. This is Evernew 0.9 liter. This one's actually the got the non-stick coating in it. I just bought it just simply to see what the difference was. I've got the 1.3 liter that I take. That's the ultralight that's pretty much my go-to if I'm gonna actually cook in the pot, especially if I have someone else with me. I take the 1.3 liter, like if my son or my wife or whoever goes, my daughter. And then obviously I use I've got the 0.6 liter Evernew for when I just want to boil water for myself when I go solo. So that's my go-to pot for solo. I have a bunch of different pots. It's just like stoves. It's just kind of one of those things that once you start tinkering with this stuff, it's just fun to play with, try different things. I like the 0.6 on my alcohol stove that I've got. I've got the roll top. The one I have is actually the Mini Bull Designs Elite stove, but it you know, the smaller, the shorter, wider pot just seems to boil faster on it. The thing I don't like about the 0.6 liters, it's so short that the handles, there's no gap beneath the handles, so it kind of makes it difficult with a windscreen and stuff like that. But with the setup I've got, and I'll do a video on that, works out really well. I'm really pleased with it, and right now I really like it. Like I said, I'll do another complete separate video on that so you can see that. But I don't even know if this is gonna boil or not. Right now we are at 5 minutes and 4 seconds. Like I said, I really probably should have brought a windscreen out here. I didn't. I don't really cook with wood that often. If I do, I do it on a small wood fire, and I just make really small wood fire with sticks no larger than my pinky, and I keep it small, and that's how I cook. I don't usually take an actual stove with me. Again, I saw this video on Hiram Cooks page. It's called the Froup Stove, F-R-O-U-P, and the reason is because it's made with two types of can. One of them's a fruit and the other one's a soup can, and that's what he named it. But it was really easy to make. Didn't take me that long, and you know, it was just kind of a fun project. Like I said, I don't plan on taking this with me or using it, but I could, and that's kind of the neat thing. But probably end up using this a couple more times to see how it works out. So far, I like it. You have to have some kind of starter, so I mean, you would still need to take a little bit of alcohol with you. The wood that I put in there seems to be burning really well. It's really been rainy, and the weather's just been really nasty where I live in Texas here lately. And luckily, I was prepared for this. I'd already gotten the sticks, and so these are, even though the ground's damp and everything's wet, these sticks are been in my house, so they were they were dry. They've been sitting in this stove for I don't know, a month now probably, for me waiting to do this. I built the stove, put the sticks in it, got it ready to do this video, and I just hadn't had time. But let's take a look and see what the time is. We're at 7 minutes right now. I don't hear anything. Probably gonna make a mess. I don't even start to see bubbles. This may not work. It may have to have some kind of windscreen. So let me bust out a windscreen and see if that helps it at all. Because at 7 minutes, I would think you'd at least start seeing small bubbles. But this is the first time I've ever played with this stove. So I mean, there's several things I could have wrong. I'm gonna get it down where you can see it. I have a little homemade pot stand that I built for the top, made out of hardware cloth. And you can get that at Home Depot or Lowe's or any other hardware store. It's just hardware cloth. How I put it together was I just cut the tangs a little long, and I used a pair of pliers to bend them around to kind of make a hook so that it's just hooked on together. And the cool thing is you can take that wire and you can take it off, and it'll slide into the bottom of the can, so it kind of stores and makes it a little bit smaller. But I'm pretty sure that's on that video. All that's on that video. I just going over some of the things that I did. But it really the fire is really coming out of that. I'm pretty impressed. That's I don't know if you can see the flame pattern in there from the holes, but that's it looks like at least that the stove part's working. I may need to shorten the hardware cloth to make the pot lower. I'm not really sure. Again, it'll take some playing with. Those are the things you kind of got to play with when you build a stove or get a new stove. And I'm going to turn this around like this. Get that handle out of the heat. Again, it probably would do a lot faster if I would have had a windscreen. I apologize. I was so excited just to come out here and play with this. I didn't super prep for it, but figured I'd give you guys an idea of what it looks like. And obviously all the alcohol's boiled off, so the only thing burning now is should be that wood. And when I say alcohol, I actually just poured rubbing alcohol in it. I didn't even use heat or anything like that. I just put a little bit of rubbing alcohol on the wood, and then I lit it just as a starter. And I would probably do something like that in the woods. I would probably take like a 1 ounce bottle of alcohol, depending on how long you're going to be out and how much you're going to cook. But I take a little 1 ounce bottle, and like I said, the rubbing alcohol worked fine. You could use rubbing alcohol, heat, whatever was available, and just to get it started, to help get it started. This worked out really well. Just pick up some dry tinder, and I just filled it, you know, all the way up to almost to the brim with wood. And I'm going to leave the timer going and just also see just how long this burns, you know, total. And I'll put that at the end of the video. But let me take one more look real quick, see if we got any bubbles whatsoever. No, it's. Let me see if the water's even. It's a little warmer, not much. I don't think it's really. Probably because of the wind, it's probably not putting a lot of heat on the actual pan itself. But let me put a windscreen on, and I'll be right back. It's getting kind of dark outside, but I put the windscreen around it, still going, fire's still going. I don't see the jets coming out quite so much, but I have noticed that it's awfully tall. I made the pot stand 4 high. I think I'm going to cut it down to probably 3, and worst case I'll go down to 2, but I think 2 is probably like right at an inch. I think that's a little too much. I think that would probably cut out some of the oxygen that the stove's getting, but then again, I don't know, maybe that would make it work better. Sometimes you never know. But the wind's kind of died down right now. Still don't have a boil. Let me look here at the going on 16 minutes, but 17 minutes. But I don't know, like I said, it's just a cool little project. Obviously it's got some tweaking to go, and I'll put some of the times and stuff down underneath the video. So anyway, cool project. Anybody got any questions or anything, just leave a comment. Thanks for watching.